And we are doing something different today in the form that instead of unmuting OBS and then undeafening myself from Discord, I undeafened myself from Discord and then unmuted OBS just so I could annoy Light a bit more. Welcome back to the Vietnam Team League. We are in for round 5. It is today rather than yesterday. Yeah, that is me just stating a fact, declaration of a fact. I am once again your host, Yaku of Yakuzaku, and with me to my left is... Wait, I already used El Pollo Loco. La Pato... Grande. La Pato Grande. Light VIP. How are we doing tonight, Light?
Good. Yeah, as you said, normally we're casting on Wednesday nights. That's typically when VTL is, but because there was maintenance yesterday, they rescheduled to tonight. Yeah, as the servers were down. So yeah, we're back, and we're in round 5. Unfortunately, if we look at the groups, if we look at Liquipedia, there are a couple of teams that are already set to advance and a couple of teams that won't advance, period, even if they win every single game.
Every single map, man. Even if they win every single map. Unfortunate.
Yeah. So there are a couple of teams that are set for the playoffs that aren't set for the playoffs, and there are a couple of teams in the middle that still aren't set either way. So
we won't be casting those teams this week, so...
Yeah, they're tomorrow.
They are tomorrow. But I'm trying to find it next week. No, not next week. 2 weeks from now. No. Why won't they play against one and each other again? That would be pretty hype. Incredible Chai and Dirty Cheeser are 2 teams fighting for that 4th seed. As you said, we won't be seeing either of them tonight. We will be seeing teams that have already secured their seed and teams which... I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
But they will still be playing and doing their best regardless, because, no one wants to be like that bottom team, right?
Absolutely. Nobody wants to be the bottom. And they definitely are... Well, I mean, we get to watch it, we get to cast it. It makes for good StarCraft.
Yeah, and I mean, OCCHO, they're playing tonight, and right now they're ranked at the bottom, but they can still claw their way up, and knock someone else down. It's kind of surprising to see Team VK at the bottom of the standings.
Well, I mean,
and especially if you look at their roster, they have some pretty good players, but despite that.
Well, speaking of pretty good players, I think we are about to jump into our favorite matchup of whatchamacallit.
PvP. Hold on.
Forgive me for 1 second. Which players of which team?
Death is on OCCHO, I'm pretty sure. And
okay.
Billy are on
Oh yes, I've put Death in before, I think. They tell me which team he was in, and it doesn't tell me what team he's in though, in the casting tool, which makes sense, It can save the names and the race, but because the teams are in a different whatchamacallit, it can't save that.
Oh, Death is Raijin from OCCHO. Okay.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, I'm just updating that on Liquipedia as well.
Blizzard is anti-Wednesday, my dudes. Would not surprise me anymore. Alright, our players are ready, so let's just jump in. I'm waiting for the timer to go down. Oh my god, it hit 0, but it's still beeping in my ear. Oh god, no, I think my internet just died? Wait. Did my internet just die?
Yes, it did. You died for a moment there.
Ah, well, it resolved itself, so Who?
Yep. I was just asking.
I feel honored that I can put that on my thing now. Production with the dead internet. I feel like that's a rite of passage for anyone.
And I was gonna
touched by
ask.
the internet.
So Comley is actually from Hong Kong. How many people from Hong Kong do you think are gonna play today for HongKong Allstars?
I'm gonna be honest.
Is this gonna be the only one?
Perhaps. I'm feeling Mio Mike tonight. I'm feeling what's the name of that other guy? Go Joey tonight.
Go Joey, Beastork. It's Beastork as well.
Well, it can only be either. Well, okay, actually, they can both. They can play in the 2v2 slot, can they?
Yeah. They can.
They can. Okay, so yeah, we could get Go Joey, we could get Beastork. I'm feeling Go Joey tonight.
Okay.
I have nothing to base that off of, but I'm just feeling Go Joey.
Okay. Did you have Alias set or nah?
Nah.
Okay. Remember, he's right. Go for it.
And speaking of aliases, here we have it, everyone. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Wishing that GL and he is the other L are hoping not to take the L, hoping to give the L, but you know, not look, you know. We have the player representing OCCHO. Gonna be fighting for some reputation points. He is the yellow Protoss player, known in other places as Raijin, but here, known as Def.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
It is. And in the top left-hand corner map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, having that nice little BC trophy. Do you
Looks
think?
pretty sick.
Yeah. Does that look like a standard BC to you, or does that look like one of the new skins?
Standard.
To be feet. Standard?
It doesn't look like there's anything.
Because the thing is, I'm so used to Mira's Marauders BC, right? And other types of BCs which just have like things on the sides that extend all the way.
Right.
That when I saw the new BC skin, not the classic BC, the other BC, the whatchamacallit BC. I don't remember what the new skin set is called, but that new skin set where I saw it and it was just like sleek, toned down, I was like, oh, that's pretty refreshing. We have the red, whatchamacallit, Taldarim Protoss, we have Kombili. An actual player from Hong Kong playing for Team HongKong Allstars.
Surprising. Maybe it's a first for them as well. I'm not too sure.
we literally casted Beastork one time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, we're coming into a PvP. You know, starting off strong with Raijin and Kermley. I do believe that they're some of the stronger players. Like we've seen Raijin before. But
we are seeing a little shift in. Oh,
that's
a shift. I was gonna say we're seeing a little shift in game plan with Kombili going for Adepts when Def going for Stalkers. Yep, Kombili gonna go into his whatchamacallit, Stargate play.
Yeah.
Works out for
I
him.
do think that you know, this is pretty good for Raijin for Death because these Stalkers can be used defensively against Oracles as well, which could be the follow-up. And I do think that they are favored against Adepts as well because they outrange them. And I think they can out DPS them.
They have a lot of... Yeah, I believe they do about the same amount of base damage, question mark, but Stalkers have more health and they have armor
just
attack.
shooting away like this.
Oh, just about missed it, and just about... Oh, so close. Yeah. Kombili gonna have to be satisfied with only one probe kill at the cost of both of his Stalkers, but it's not gonna be an Oracle follow-up as we did think. That is a Void Ray that's being made right now by Kombili.
Wow. Okay. It's very interesting too because we're also getting a Stargate out of Death. So if he scouts this, he could go like Phoenixes or something and counter the Void Rays. Like, I'm getting a little bit worried for Kombili.
Void Rays?
Look, we know everything there is to know about PvP.
Yeah. We've seen so many. We've seen so many.
I mean, obviously, Phoenixes counter Void Rays, right? I mean,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah?
regardless, Def is getting a very... Wait, was he the one that made the... Yep, he... Nope, never mind. It is CranKy making the Sentry. And I was going to go into how... Oh, yeah, no, Sentries, they counter everything, man. But, nope. Well, it looks like CranKy is going to be set then. For the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. So like he is using it defensively. You know, he does have his shield batteries up. He does have his oracles. I mean, sorry, his sentries for force fields as well. So he isn't going to die anytime soon. yeah. Look, he's going phoenixes. Look at that.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't see CranKy dying anytime soon. So we will see the game transition, unless. Yeah. Like we're not seeing blink or anything, so we're not going to see.
Oh, right at the end. Ouch.
Okay. Interesting. We're seeing a second Stargate go down as well, and it does get scouted by the hallucination. So CranKy does know that this is happening, that there are double Stargates, and that there are real Phoenixes as well.
Well, it looks like we're about to go into good old-fashioned Phoenix Wars pretty soon, with CranKy himself wanting to double down on Stargate and making his own Phoenixes. Now, he knows he's going to be at a disadvantage numerically, so decides to go for that, whatchamacallit, +1... Yeah, that third Stargate, but also that +1 weapons. I would wonder... Would it be wise to just get a fleet beacon just to get that quick Aeon pulse?
If he's confident in his micro, then yes. But I don't know if he is.
That might be the other way around, right? You get the range if you're not so confident in your micro to make your micro easier?
Yeah, for sure, actually. It works both ways, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you get it so that you make micro easier, I suppose. But I suppose with +1... weapons, you can just avoid having to micro?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried because for a while now, Death will have this advantage on Phoenixes, so CranKy has to be careful. He can't commit to like a big engagement, otherwise he will lose everything.
But he is starting to catch up. He's catching up real soon. He's on 5 Phoenixes now, and he's making 2 at a time. Whereas Def, he's on 7 Phoenixes, but as of right now, he's only making 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was really smart for CranKy to throw down that third Stargate to try and catch up because he knew that he was already behind. So he has to do what he can to make sure he equalizes or gets more Phoenixes. But we also have to bear in mind that there should be a transition after this, right? There's going to be like Phoenix versus Phoenix, and then like what else, you know?
I definitely think that you're right in that case. And what's it called? Def, he's preparing for that by doubling down on Stargate. That is a fleet beacon right there. Already
and he's getting that upgrade.
Yep, range upgrade.
So it looks like we're seeing more and more Phoenixes come out, and we do have to keep an eye out for that transition because that can be when one of the players like dies. Like if someone gets caught transitioning out, that means they're gonna stop making Phoenixes, and then like they could lose the big fight. But we do see both players expanding. They're both getting their thirds.
Yeah. Are both getting their thirds. CranKy going to be getting his significantly quicker, so that should ease up a little bit of the burden of having triple Stargates instead of only double. I feel like for the time being, CranKy has the advantage and he could try to pounce. But as I say that, Def's range upgrade has just about completed, and he is out for blood right now of this Phoenix pack.
Yeah. Like as we were saying, like he could out micro and outrange CranKy's Phoenixes like for this entire fight.
Micro, and it's doing a pretty decent job. Shield batteries.
Yeah, but he does have the shield batteries though.
Does have the shield batteries, and for now, this is not something that Def. This is a position where he can't quite take advantage of his range upgrade. He doesn't have enough.
I don't think he has enough Phoenixes currently. Like he keeps losing them.
Yeah, he absolutely doesn't. And look at this. Earlier, I did say that Def didn't quite have the position to take advantage of his range upgrade, but as he threatens the mineral line and forces CranKy out of the shield battery range, he is absolutely just taking these very safe trades. What is that? 2 down on the side of Def and 5 from CranKy so far.
Yeah. As well as those 9 probe kills. So even though CranKy... Oh, and even more. Like, look at this. The entire mineral line. 8. It's fucking another 8, another 9.
It's another 8. It's another 8, mate. And another 9. This is very dangerous for Combley to try to just keep moving into death in open sort of air.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say
for that a little bit.
Does Death have any upgrades for his?
Well, he has range, but other than that, no.
So Combley does have that going for him. Like he does have +1/+1 and range as well. So as long he just needs to get the numbers up. Like if he gets enough phoenixes, like he can shift the battle and win with his upgrades. But yeah,
Absolutely
he's just struggling a little bit.
I think the time has come for him to throw down a fleet beacon, honestly. Although, in saying that, he has decided to get an Oracle instead. Blow probe kills, but that'll be just about it. Does sort of even out that sort of the probe count a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like he really needed to do something like that. Like his economy's doing pretty well. He's got the upgrades and is he getting? Whoa, is that a carrier?
He's getting carriers. Those are carriers. He did actually get the fleet beacon quite a while ago, but we just didn't notice it because we assumed that once you get fleet beacon, you would get Aeon Pulse. He does have Aeon Pulse now, actually.
He did.
I did I also brought up the upgrade score tab and saw that he did have it, but I just ignored it.
So, like I said before, he's transitioning into carriers, but this is the moment where he could die. And
he could absolutely die, not only because of the Phoenix count, but look at the ground army as well.
Yeah, he has those
focus really going to be able to follow up on this carnage. Absolutely. Combley trying to keep this fight in the skies, but he's badly losing the fight on the ground. Trying to buy some time for his carriers to come out, but even then, barely any interceptors made.
Yeah, like he does have a couple of shield batteries, but it's not enough.
A little bit, but as the interceptors
I think the carriers are going to get sniped.
Yeah,
like look,
absolutely
the carriers are going down.
Where's the shield batteries? Energy and GG's called.
GG. And Death takes game number 1 for OCCHO.
OCCHO, there we go, showing that even though HongKong Allstars is already confirmed out, and OCCHO is already confirmed out, and even though HongKong Allstars is already confirmed in, rather.
Yeah.
They still
I was gonna say that that transition period is where you're the most vulnerable. Like he was making carriers and carriers take a long time, and that period of time he's not making phoenixes, right? Like so it is that period where he's going to be permanently down in phoenixes, and that's when Raijin came in and attacked, right? Just didn't have enough.
Alright, we are gonna go into actually I'm gonna go fix the score real quick, and now we are gonna get ready for our rookie match that will be on Winners. Poor rookies. Having to play on Winner's Gate, man.
Yeah.
I feel like going back to the game earlier, my instincts took over as I got invited to a lobby, so I decided to talk about the lobby. But yeah, going back into whatchamacallit, that Phoenix v Phoenix game, I feel like Combley could have done something on Def's side of the map, right? To buy, as you said, just buy him more and more time to get that carrier count up.
Yeah, we didn't really see that. Maybe he was a little bit too scared, too defensive. But we did see Raijin go across the map with his phoenixes and harass and kill probes. We saw Combley do that with his Oracle that one time, but that's pretty much it, and he needed to do more.
It was like a minor pothole in the road.
Yeah, it was good, but you need to keep doing stuff like that.
Sacking the Phoenixes would have been good.
No. But maybe some ground army harass, someone Zealot harass or Depths.
I mean, he was already transitioning to carriers off of only a 3 base economy, and so I think if he thought that he didn't have the resources to divert, and indeed for a while it looked like he was trying to bank a little bit to get that carrier count up. Yeah, maybe just going carriers was the wrong call.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit.
I think you'll find a handful of Protoss players who would vehemently agree.
We do
I
have.
think I used that word wrong. Vehemently. I think that only applies to disagreements. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. You got what I mean. They would strongly agree with you.
We do have our first player confirmed
Bale.
for HongKong Allstars.
I think we have seen Bale before. I recognize the name, definitely.
He is a Zerg player.
Yep.
If you wanted to update the score with that.
He's from HongKong Allstars, I believe?
Yes, yes.
Yep. Okay, yep, I knew I recognized the name. Not Ball, Bale.
Well,
Bale.
Bale would be like BAI, right? Or BALE.
Bale?
Yeah, BAIL.
No, but this is like Baal. I'm just saying it fast because, you know, there's no, whatchamacallit, apostrophe.
Look,
It comes from
I'm
Baal.
gonna trust you as the resident C
There we go.
person, you know, in how to pronounce Hong Kong romanization.
There we go.
Yeah. OCCHO, they are looking for their rookie player.
If you have any information, contact us now.
I do hope they find one. Because you know they're starting off this match strong, right? Like OCCHO, and especially against one of like the more favored teams, you know, like HongKong Allstars. Like they're up there, right?
They are, I believe,
They're number one. They haven't lost.
They are the number one seed.
They haven't lost a single series.
They have not lost a single series. Thank you, Mika.
It's the highest seed versus the lowest seed right now, and OCCHO, they're coming out of the gates like swinging hard. Like, look at this. They're up one game.
Look at... I feel like this should just be a winner-takes-all match, then.
That would be fair.
Yeah, would be
winner
fair.
takes all. Or maybe, like, they should get extra points, you know, for beating HongKong Allstars. Like a couple extra points.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe steal that 4th seed?
Maybe.
But we will see how that works out. I believe OCCHO did also, the last times we cast them, also have a little bit of trouble fielding a rookie player, didn't they?
I think maybe they had to wait for him.
Right.
If I recall correctly, we may have played the 2v2 match and then the rookie match or something. I can't remember.
Look.
But Echo will be
Echo,
playing.
all right, that's another player that we've seen before. Terran player, I believe.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, Terran.
There we go.
He played in the rookie match last week as well.
There we go. See, that's because I remember, and not because that's totally not because he had the Tychus or Marine portrait.
Totally.
Alright, we're getting everything set up. A TVZ on Winter's Gate, alright. I think we are definitely in for something.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be
good. Winter's Gate has been known to produce some very high sort of anxiety or tension scenarios in the specific TVZ matchup. Although it's also kind of a mixed bag, I suppose, because from what I've heard from others, no.
Yep, just confirming we be ready. Just waiting for a Bale.
Baal. That's the saying. Yeah, no, everybody's ready. The casters are ready. ChiOt. Everybody is saying that the casters are ready. Host is ready. Players aren't ready yet.
Yeah.
Alright, Echo is definitely ready. Alrighty then, here we go. I said here we go. Thank you.
Should I post VTL that we're going live with VTL in the VTL Discord?
Sure.
With the other. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
In the Validity Team League Discord?
Yeah, Validity Team League.
Do it.
Alright, okay. All good. Look, we're not playing in VTL anymore. It's fine.
It's totally fine. Look, we won our championship. We got what we wanted out of it. It's fine. And I actually don't remember who has advantage. It is OCCHO, and thus Echo has point advantage. And speaking of Echo, this very, very fine yellow Terran player right here. Here we have it, the yellow Terran, the fine. He be fine. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that yellow texture. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them SCVs. Look at that. Look at that decal. The like Rainer skeleton, snake skeleton on the. Look at that. He be fine. That'd be a fine looking CC. That'd be. Look at that. Look at that. It'd be all 54. Look at that. 54. That's a fine number right there. We have the yellow Terran representing Team OCCHO coming out straight swinging out of the gate of the lowest seed versus the highest seed. We have the yellow Terran representing OCCHO. He's been known to be kind of dominant, honestly, when we've seen him in his sort of rookie match playing. We have the yellow Terran, we have Echo. I kept thinking I was going to segue, but then never did. And speaking of segues, here we have it. Somebody else who we've casted before, but although I don't actually remember too much about how they play. I'm so very sorry, Bale. Baal. We have the red Zerg representing Team HongKong Allstars. Is he from Hong Kong? Or she? I'm gonna assume that they're from Hong Kong. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's two maps in a row that HongKong Allstars has fielded a player from Hong Kong. Can they keep it up? Well, we shall see, and we shall definitely see what our lovely player from Hong Kong is up to. We have Baal.
Yeah, and straight away, Baal's doing something very interesting. 2 gases and getting a very fast Roach Warren. I don't know. As a
resident Zerg player, what? You don't know? No?
I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, he's skipping Zergling speed. He's going straight for Roaches.
Well, it is going to be unscouted. That's for certain.
Yeah, I imagine he's going for a Roach Ravager push. Typically, you see this like against like Protoss. But you do see this working against Terran if they don't scout it and if they don't like get tanks in time or bunkers. So this could work.
Now that you mention it, I was gonna ask, how do you think the slow zone inhibitor zones will really affect this? And look at that. The factory is already out, waiting for a tech lab on that. It's getting a bunker up. I feel like
already a bunker.
Echo is just gonna be way over prepared for this by the time this hits.
Well,
it's not getting that tech lab yet, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say that like rushes on a map like this, like maybe you can get away with like Ling rushes because you can kind of squeeze Lings in between the rocks in the slow field. But for Roaches, like they're big. You know, they're big boys.
They are big boys, and off
they are going to get
Galal Reconstitution.
Yeah, off creep, no quick. Speed, caught in slow fields.
Look
like
at that. You're so slow.
So this just gives more and more advantages to Echo to defend this. Now, he could still lose, like if he doesn't pull SCVs to repair the bunker, like he could get broken through, but it's all about his reaction time. It's all about Baal's micro as well, like landing those shots.
Absolutely, I think there.
Yeah, he's gonna be reinforcing with links. Yeah.
There's that little gap in this wall that
it's not a wall.
Can definitely take advantage of. That was well in range of the bunker, but there is a little opening for him to be annoying, really. Yep, there is a little bit of space here for him to be annoying, but other than that, what can he do?
I mean, he could supply block Echo if Echo isn't too careful. He does kill the bunker. There's no repairs going down, so he does break through. There is a tank coming out in a couple of seconds. There's a tank out now. It needs to siege up. He needs to close that wall. Otherwise, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose the tank. He has no high ground vision. There's no overlord.
Might just have been held by Echo.
Yeah.
He does. All right, 2 biles already do go down. Rushes right onto the edge to snipe it. Oh, well worth it.
But he's gonna lose the Ravagers. He's move commanding a little bit too much. The Ravagers are very squishy,
but more and more links come in to reinforce. He is gonna decimate this mineral line, this natural mineral line, before realizing, oh wait, there's nothing in the main. This is my moment, man.
He's going for the kill. He's busting in. There is a tank on the way. There are Marines on the way, but it could be too late.
But the links are already in the base.
Yeah,
this is far too late. If he can really try to sort of keep this tank alive.
Oh, the tank's out.
I can't see a scenario. He's not going to repair. He is pulling ACVs. This is his saving grace right now. Is this tank?
Oh no, but the Biles.
He needs to
the
keep
Biles
this
gonna
alive.
land. No, he didn't target the tank.
He did not target the tank. He targeted the other thing.
Yeah, he's gonna hold.
So
he's gonna kill this.
Echo
but
might just be able to.
Oh, he's not repairing.
He is not.
No.
Oh, that is painful. You take your attention out for 1 second, and then you realize, oh wait, I wasn't repairing this.
That's it, I think.
I think this is it. More and more SCVs go down. Lanes are continuing to be rallied across the map. This wall is... Okay, this wall has been plugged in, but way too many... There were just way too many losses, man. Oh! He's not careful, he might accidentally open this wall with friendly fire.
He needs to lift the command center, but it's got such low health, it's gonna burn down.
One SCV already in there, but it was too late in the end.
Mates. That was so rough because he was repairing the tank and then it reached full health, so we stopped repairing. Like the SCV stopped repairing, and at that moment the Lings came in and they focused down the tank and it just died. If that hadn't happened, he would have held. He wouldn't have lost those 30 SCVs, and he would be fine. Like maybe he would have calmed down. He could have saved his CC without it burning down. Like he would be in such a good spot, especially because he's closed off. Like his main is completely closed off. But like now with losing all those SCVs, like he's looking like it's such a hard position right now.
Absolutely, his one saving grace is his fusion core.
I didn't even notice that.
Because
he's why isn't he making these? He doesn't have enough gas, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't have the money for it. He doesn't have the workers.
But he did just supply block Baal, and he's forcing him to go home for some reason. I don't know why, because Roaches and Lings can't do anything against the Liberator, but they are going home. So this is like best scenario for Echo.
Best case scenario.
Yeah. In saying that, there is a Spire on the way. It will take a while, but if it gets scouted, then he could prepare for it. Yep.
The Liberator does get chased away, but really he got much more value than he may have realized. And again, like the threat of decently versus Mutas.
They do, especially if they clump up, and at lower levels they tend to clump up. Like it can be hard to split them or to box attack.
Echo still wants to get some damage out, trying to snipe a unit or two when he can.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get the Queen. A little bit too ambitious. Nope, the Queen moves out right at the last second.
So close. Oh,
he's gonna try again.
Can he get it?
He's gonna get it. The Queen. Oh, but not quite enough.
No, wait. If he didn't unseat, he would have gotten it. God damn it. Oh my god, Echo, what are you doing? Oh, he's got a second lib.
He does have a second lib, so maybe now this Queen will die.
But he needs to be really careful with that first lib, though. Like, it's got such low health.
It really does. So he does this thing where he keeps the weaker lib in dead air. That's the right move. But Bale doesn't even care. He's moving towards his Nidus.
Oh my god, there's a Nidus. He canceled the Spire. He canceled the Spire and made the Nidus instead.
Oh, dude, interesting.
What a big brain. Look at that, the mind games. But it's gonna get scouted. He's gonna see it. I was gonna say, like, Echo's gonna be in trouble because he isn't preparing for the Mutas, but there's no Mutas.
He does not see the Nidus.
Oh my god. Oh, but it might not matter because his units need to go through the ramp to get to the Nidus. Like they're not ready in the Nidus, right?
Oh, you are right. They are now.
Oh no, okay, they are. Okay.
Yeah, so no the lib zones and went straight for the Nidus.
No, there's nothing at home.
There's nothing to defend against this. Yeah, if the tanks were just if one of these tanks was just a little bit further back, then it might have been able to see this, but
there are a lot of Marines.
The units are moving straight for the tanks. There are a lot of Marines and they're jumping straight for the tanks, and all of them actually getting shelled hard right now. One tank does go down, but that was Bale's army.
That one Ling's gonna kill the tank. That one Ling.
Oh, it might.
It will. He's not repairing. Like SCVs could kill the Ling. Oh god. Okay. Okay.
The tank gets his revenge. Ooh, 13 health.
Yeah, and he pushes the Nidus back.
This was a solid hold by Echo.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Bale does not have much back at home. He wasn't making drones because he was going to all-in.
He doesn't have a
now
third.
He's starting his drone production. Yeah, he does not have a third. Echo's natural CC already going into place, and he's making SCVs.
The one thing, I think Echo was a little bit too scared, and I don't blame him, but he sent his Liberators back home to defend against Sinidas.
Well,
I feel like they should be across the map.
Yeah, that is definitely, if you want to play it safe, you do send the Liberators home to just try to snipe anything that comes out nice, really.
I mean, he you know, like, he didn't want to die, right? Like, he was,
Absolutely,
he was afraid of that.
Already behind. He could not take any more damage.
Yeah,
and
but
luckily
again,
he didn't take too much damage.
I feel like they would be more useful if they were across the map right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Harassing, maybe sieging up on the ramp in between the two bases. You know, like they could.
Get a couple
they could
of
be doing a
drones
lot.
in there. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, Bale, he's back at it again. He does not want to play an economic game.
Yeah, he's getting roach speed. He's committing to the roaches, which is a little bit scary because roaches do depreciate over time. There is a BC on the way as well.
Especially if your turn opponent goes tank lib.
Yeah, like again, you're gonna have to rely on those Ravager shots to deal with the Liberators, and how are they gonna kill the BC? Like they're not gonna do anything.
I was gonna question getting the BC at this stage of the game, but as you said, Bale just doesn't have anti-air. He has a spore in his natural, a queen and a spore in his main, but that's it.
Yeah, like that BC could do a lot harassing, or he could keep it at home defensively, and he can defend against the Roach Ravager fine. It's up to him how he wants to use it.
Map, and he's just gonna jump on top of these Roach Ravagers.
Yeah,
look at that.
And he could focus the Ravagers.
The bile. He absolutely could, and if he borrows right now, he's revealed his hand.
Yeah, I will say that
Echo would have been tipped off that there's a tunneling clause coming in.
Yeah. It's important to note he doesn't have Yamato cannon, but he should be able to kill these queens.
Should be fine regardless. Yep. That's a high energy queen down, by the
they're
way.
Move commanding. They're not even A moving.
Yeah.
The BC is at full health.
That will. Yep.
Like,
but he's gonna go for a second Nidus.
Yeah, he's had it. He's like, I'm just going across the map. I don't even care.
Where can he Nidus though? Because as his third hatch is being shelled down or rained down on by this BC, one Nidus pops out outside of the defensive liberation zones. But look at the setup, the defensive setup of Echo.
He does have one tank on siege, so it could. Oh no, he's on siege.
No. He's on siege.
Oh god.
He wants to move out. This is the wrong time to move out.
Siege up. He's on siege. He doesn't.
He
oh
is
god.
on siege. This may have been the killing blow.
Oh no, that was
a lot of army.
Oh god.
And 2 tanks go down already.
The BC's coming home though.
Are doing a pretty good job. Regardless, the BC has come home. We'll be able to chase down this army, but man, losing 3 tanks and almost all of your marines.
That was the worst moment to unsiege. Like everything went wrong for Echo, everything went right for Baal, but despite that, the BC will clean up and will kill everything. But there are a lot of Hydras on the way, and that's the big thing.
That's pretty good anti-air.
Yeah, here they come. Here they come.
They come. They are.
Oh no, they're move commanding.
Okay. This might be just what Echo needs.
Maybe. I don't think he has enough to push across the map because there are quite a few Hydras. Like, he's making more and more Hydras. So he needs to be careful with this. He can't get too over eager because at any moment he could turn around and kill all these Liberators, for example. Like, he's not,
especially
because he doesn't notice. But
in one hit,
exactly, like they're very low health. So he needs to be careful. Oh my god, he could lose these Liberators.
He's being very aggressive with these though, and Bale is reacting. He's worried. He is extremely worried, going straight for the Nidus once again.
Oh my god, base trade. He's going across the map. He's going across the map.
He's scared. This Nidus is still up.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, mate. He's gonna go, he's gonna kill this, then he's gonna come back home. Look at that.
Look at that, and I think this might just be it.
Well, I mean, this is a base trade, dude. They're just going for each other. Like, if Echo kills the Nidus, then he can't go back home with the Hydras. Lift, puppy.
So much is going down on the side of Echo. Things aren't quite being killed fast enough on the side of Bale, though. These Liberators can only attack units and cannot attack buildings.
Again, though, Bale, he needs to, like, load up that Nidus with drones and send drones across the map as well.
Kill the reactor and he's moved into the main.
He's not lifting up.
Lift, puppy.
Get out.
Lift,
what are you doing? Oh god. In the meantime, we have if there are no buildings, or it's important to note the Nidus counts as a building, so he can kill everything here, but he still needs to kill the Nidus as well.
He absolutely does. Puppy!
Oh god, lift! You're Terran! Get out! God damn it!
Alright, so he's killing the bases of Bell, but I think, okay, he's moving his racks, and this is the right move, I should say. He's moving it in a little bit of a dangerous place right now. The Hydras can't chase it down. There's a hatchery in the top right. Bale has got to notice that. He's got to notice that he doesn't have the pop-up yet. It's not rebuilt the base pop-up. That's Echoes.
I was gonna say that he does have BC, so after he kills all this, he could teleport across the map and kill the Nidus, but he doesn't know about that hatchery.
He needs to know about that,
yeah. Because he knows about the Nidus, but he doesn't know about the hatchery. That's the thing.
He also needs to kill the extractors.
He does. He got a lot of work to do. At the same time, so does Echo, right? And all he has is Hydras, and they're light units. So, and he's splitting up his units as well. So potentially, Baal could lose all his Hydras.
Racks.
Yeah, it's all about that.
He's going through the slow zones. Yeah, I think Baal or Echo might try to bait some Hydras into his own forces. I think that's the game plan for him.
I don't know. I'm worried about Echo, man. Like this one Rax.
These Hydras are about to catch up right now.
Yeah, he needs to protect it. He needs that's it.
Going down, and they're in the slow zone.
Well, it's not it, but it's the only building out on the map.
That lifts, yeah. Okay, it's not burning down yet. This is important to note. It's still not burning down. It ain't burning down, mate.
Protect it. It can't burn. If it burns, it's burning. Oh god. Now he's on a timer.
He is on a timer. These extractors or these refineries have already been shot down.
Yeah, like that's it. I think that's all he has. Just that one Rax. Yeah. He hasn't even cleaned up the natural yet, and the main. I think there's still a couple of buildings left. Oh, he's teleporting.
I think he thinks it's a Nidus that he needs to kill. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, he suspects that the Hydras would go. No, he does think that Nidus is what he needs to kill.
Yeah, I mean, it is something that he needs to kill, but he doesn't know about the hatchery. And there's still buildings in the natural that he left alone.
Come on,
and it's burning. Oh no, it's burning. It's
I think he has about sniffed out where he needs to go right now, but
like if he killed that extractor, then he could dive on this.
10 seconds left.
Oh god.
There we go. It burned down.
Play it.
What a game.
Play it. GG.
Wait, GG. It doesn't recognize my finger.
GG.
Cool boy. What a game.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
So, you know, this is a rookie match, and a lot of people are like, oh, you know, we don't like watching, like, you know, players in diamond or plat. Like, these are gold players, like, to be honest. They are.
The maximum league tier is gold.
But that was insane. Oh. That was amazing. That was beautiful.
Absolutely was. Sometimes you just want to see the highest levels of StarCraft, but sometimes you just want to see something where both players are very evenly matched, right?
Yeah, sometimes you just want to see, you know, roaches run away and protect the main base from liberators, you know? Yeah. Like, sometimes that's what you want. And see, like, these crazy mind games where he cancels the Spire and he makes a Nidus and then he goes across the map and there are BCs going everywhere. It's crazy. It's beautiful.
Absolutely crazy. I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but I kind of feel like for a while in that game, because Bale, he got some big brain plays out in the end, right? But for a while, it kind of felt like it kind of felt like in Fallout, where you ignore all of your other stats and you just max out on luck. Because he kept throwing units at Echo, and Echo kept holding.
He did. I feel like Echo was like the better player, or like I feel like there were a lot of moments that Echo was ahead. Like he was making less mistakes.
There were a lot of moments where Echo just made a comeback because of his defense, right? Where it looked like he was it looked like he was on paper gonna lose, but he still held out, right? But then he like unsieged at the exact wrong time. He had his unit in the exact wrong position, like his tank.
Yeah, there was just like these couple of moments, and in a game like StarCraft, that's all it takes. It takes like this moment where you like jump in and you kill something important. You kill a tank where your opponent isn't like watching. You know, you unsiege at the wrong time. That also happened, right? Where he unsieged all his tanks and all his liberators.
After the Nidus like popped up, or right before the Nidus popped up, I think.
Yeah. It's just like little things like that, and that's what That's what
Vale was able to capitalize on, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I paced straight towards the end, man. Lift, puppy!
God damn it. Fucking lift.
Bro, do you even lift?
Right. Alright.
That was our rookie match, so we are going into our 2v2 match.
We have Gogo Joey and Ratina.
That's another HongKong... Dude, HongKong Allstars is on a roll tonight. They're actually sending out their Hong Kong players. They're
whipping them out.
They are whipping them out. But then watch your ace be like Miyomika.
And they are Zerg and Terran up against
Terran, it seems.
Yeah.
OCCHO, of course, being the captain of OCCHO, or at least for VTL anyway.
And just putting him in Tumulu, is he Terran?
Seems to be. I don't actually remember. I know Tumulu has played before.
He has.
He has the burst of Blades of Fire tag, funnily enough.
Yeah, we brought that up last time. When we were like, oh wait, why are the Blades of Ours players playing?
Yeah. And they were like, no, they do like that whole draft thing, which is why Miyomika is on HongKong Allstars or something.
Yeah.
But yep, just gonna wait a little bit for that confirmation, man. Remember what I said about Winter's Gate producing really hype TVZs?
Yeah, like that. That's what we wanted. It was beautiful.
That is what we wanted.
I'm just getting the Liquipedia set up.
Looks like Tuvalu's gonna play random.
Yeah, I was gonna say on Liquipedia he's a random player. That's why I was wanting to confirm.
Side tangent, but Gogo Joey and Ratina are going for blue and orange, which I feel like is an underrated color combination. Alright. We are about to get right in. They were waiting for confirmation from the English casters.
We're getting into the famed 2v2 match. Which, every single week we've had a different ladder map, which is nice. This week we're in Overgrown Facility.
The most familiar ones for us.
Yeah. I feel like it's been in the 2v2 ladder map pool for a long time.
I'm back in like July 2018. That's as far back as I remember, but I think even in 2017.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
August 2017, I think. Even back then.
It's been around for a long time. It either shows how great it is, or,
how
maybe...
lazy.
Yeah, how lazy map makers are being. Like, hey, I know it's all about 1v1, but come on, give 2v2 a little bit of love.
Yeah, give some 2v2 a little bit of love, so that we can have more variation in the VTL, Vietnam Team League. And speaking of variation, here we have it. The bottom left-hand corner of the map are two players repping that very underrated color combination. What player is that? Is that even a StarCraft player?
Hold on,
That might
Z-Imba is what it says.
Imba.
It's not a
innovation
player.
then. So it's innovation.
It's not a Korean
If
player.
it's Zerg Imba, if it's someone saying that Zerg is Imba, then it's probably innovation.
Is it Gogo Joey? Wait, does he have his...
It might be, but Gogo Joey isn't the one with that decal.
True. I don't know who that is.
Or maybe that is Go-Go Joey, and it's like just Ratina comes up here and it's like, hey, Go-Go Joey, I have something for you. You know how you play Zerg? Well, Sir Gimba.
We need someone to confirm.
I feel like that might be an Overwatch player or a League of Legends player.
Why? Why would they be on it?
I feel like I've seen that clan logo or that team logo, you know, that jersey before, but I don't recognize it from StarCraft at all. But I believe I've seen it once in a League of Legends event.
Okay.
Quirky got me into that. Well, it's just a joke. I am not following League of Legends just before Quirky is like, oh my god, somebody else that I can talk to about League. Nah, man. It's just every now and then I see something in Discord and it's like, guys! And I'm like, oh, neat. Anyway, what was I saying? The bottom left corner of the map, repping that underrated team color combination. Dark navy blue and orange. We have our two players playing for Heroes of God. They are Go-Go Joey and Ratina.
The HongKong Allstars, not Heroes of God.
Heroes of HongKong Allstars, God.
Good.
Heroes of HongKong. Don't put the same name. And in the top right hand corner of the map, starting in the top right hand corner of the map, are two players repping it's a little bit of an uncommon color combination. Typically when it's this sort of shade of red, like this sort of bright red, you usually have like navy blue, right? But navy blue is unavailable, so gonna go for teal. Not a terrible color combination, but definitely something that you do notice. I suppose it would be an acquired taste. Some people do like that teal, bright red sort of combination. Some people don't. I think it's a bit of an acquired taste. The more you look at it, the more you sort of get used to it, and the more you sort of like it. But anyway, our OCCHO players, they are Tumelu, who is not on Blades of Fire, and OCCHOS, the Le Capitan himself.
Le Capitan. Beautiful. All right. So, when it comes to openings, we do have a mirror matchup. Interestingly, we have Tumelu, going for very fast roaches. But
contrast
not like
that to Go-Go Joey.
Yeah, but this isn't the same build as what we saw last game. He is doing this off of one gas instead of two, so he isn't investing as much into them. And he is still getting Ling speed, so it looks like he's going to be reinforcing this with Lings. This push can be very deadly. On the other side of the map, we have Go-Go Joey investing heavily in just pure Ling. He doesn't have any Banes, he doesn't have an Evo Chamber, it's just nothing but Lings. And this could do a lot if he surrounds the roaches, but if he like runs headfirst into them,
Reapers.
Yeah, but now he knows.
Look at that defensive position on the ramp.
Yeah.
And Tumelu does not want to give any ground.
Yeah. He just needs to be careful not to get surrounded. But even if he does, he's gonna get the hatch. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, he's gonna get the hatch.
Wow.
Doesn't even care about roaches, man.
And that's why you have like these rogue players take the back base like as a safety. Tumelu was being a little bit greedy getting this forward base, and you know he pays the price for it and gets denied.
Absolutely does. But we are about to see Tumelu try to get some revenge on that, moving his roaches across the map already. Losing a couple of Lings, but one thing that I do quite like from Tumelu, he's getting his Baneling Nest out. So he knows that Go-Go Joey is heavy on Lings, right? So
yeah,
that can tip the scales.
And this push is looking really strong. Like he's got a lot of roaches, and there's some tanks and marines backing this up as well. I'm getting a little bit worried because Ratina has one tank, two tanks. There's no spines. I feel like Go-Go Joey needs to throw down some spines because these Lings, like they're okay, but they're not going to do that well against this army. Like this army is just going to melt them, and he's counterattacking with these Lings, so he's not going to be here.
Oh, he definitely is not.
There's not enough here.
There's a couple of Lings here to act as a buffer, but this is a really good position for these tanks to be in. These roaches have to take heavy losses. Go-Go Joey is going for a flank, it seems.
Yeah, he's catching reinforcements, which is really good.
Catching reinforcements, and he's going back all the way. Couple of unfortunate Marines do get caught in tank fire, and now there's one tank of OCCHOS. He's gonna have to try to pick it up. He does manage to do it.
Nice.
Oh, but this is not where you want to move into right now.
Oh, he's gonna lose all his roaches. He's gonna lose everything.
To lose everything. These roaches are actually targeting these queens, so they can just transfuse for days.
Yeah, and at the same time,
on top of the Terran army. On top of that,
yeah,
GG.
that's it. There were links killing the Zord player at the same time. Yeah. GG.
There we go. That was clinical. Quick.
Hey, I was really worried because. GG. Like, Gogo Joey sent his entire army across the map when that was happening. I was like, oh,
we're really
shit.
worried on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
And I gotta say, I was a little bit worried for Gogo Joey as well, because he went for that quick triple hatch as well.
Yeah.
That was a cheese, turns out. That was his way to ending the game quick.
Well, he went for a triple hatch, and the opponent, Tumalu, he went for fast roaches, which hits later than like if he had just gone like pull first or something to harass with lings. So, you know, Gogo Joey got away with the greed. It was good, like getting out 3 hatches. And
Ratina, he just had to get a good defensive position to back up Gogo Joey when they sniffed out that there was going to be a counterattack. Yeah, I do feel like that counterattack should have been faster. Like, they were a bit hesitant. Like, if they had committed up the ramp and gone for those tanks, because there were no lings, remember? It was just like 2 tanks and a handful of marines. Like, if they had pushed in and like secured that position. That was after though. After there were a lot of queens. Like, when it was first starting, he had like a queen. Like, queen. Seal brings up a very good point. The intro lasted longer than half that game. Look, chat still hasn't provided us with who that player was. All right, who is that player on that logo? Who was that player? We will never know. We should ask Quirky. Quirky would probably know. We should probably ask like the Vietnamese people. We should probably ask Ratina himself or herself. Themself is the correct one. But it looks like we will be having Dubstep, the Protoss player, coming out for Team OCCHO. Oh, right. ChiOt did mention that earlier. Dubstep will be the 4th player. So this will be a more standard game. You know, we've had our 2v2, we've had our rookie match. Now we're back to like, you know, unrestricted, uncensored. C on C. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Dubstep. And for Hong Kong. OMG SJXD. What a name. I feel like that's a Kerwin name. I feel like he's throwing up. It does look like a Kerwin name. This is the Vietnamese, sorry, the Hong Kong Kerwin. The Hong Kong Kerwin. Yeah. Zerg player. Okay. What does SJ stand for? South Japanese. I don't know. Oh, okay. Singapore? No, that's SG. Like Sinjapur? Sinjapur? OMG XD. I can't. Like, this is. Welcome to like, imagine this guy coming out. Imagine this guy coming out at BlizzCon. And WCS. Our whatchamacallit, breakout player. OMG SJXD. Yeah, who can take that seriously? I don't know. That's the next generation of StarCraft players right there. It is. That's the new blood that everybody was looking for. Oh boy. New blood out of depth. I don't know when the next episode is, or whatever that is. Watch it. Watch it. Yeah. What's gonna happen in it? Yeah. Alright. Dubstep has arrived. Onto the stage.
He has.
Gonna be in for a PVZ.
Oh.
Ah, rip. You never got an answer to your question.
I did not. Maybe it's like Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan?
Like, Super Saiyan is SSJ?
But it's like the German type, right? Because they pronounce the Y as a J, or the J as a Y, yeah? Super Saiyan? Saiyan?
Super Saiyan?
Or just Saiyan? Yeah, Super Saiyan.
Oh, Super Saiyan, the reporter.
Yeah, there we go. Cyan Esports on Twitter. Oh shit, it's Cyan!
Oh, good. This is
Maybe
return
it stands
to
for Joey.
StarCraft.
Maybe it stands for Joey.
Super Joey?
Yeah, Super Joey.
Oh, maybe. Wait, whoa, dubstep playing random?
Oh,
What?
it's about to go down.
I'm glad ChiOt caught that. Like I didn't see.
Oh,
Yeah, oh.
He is. Shit's about to go down. Go on down to Chinatown.
Hey, dubstep is gonna style on OMG XD.
Is, and then in the end he's gonna put in XD. Exodia.
Phrase I never thought I'd say.
Oh, but now he might not. Oh, but he might not be able to because of rules.
I don't know.
Work out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they're required to play as the race that they sign up as. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Stupid rules getting in the way.
Okay.
I like
He will be
ChiOt
playing
asking.
Kratos.
I like ChiOt asking for confirmation from OMG XD, but when you see it out of context, just asking OMG SJXD question mark. All right, about to go into a normal, boring match.
No random, unfortunately.
No random, no 2v2, no TVC on Winterskate between the rookies.
We'll see. This is our first time watching OMG. He better do something crazy. He better make me.
Exodia.
Yes. He better Exodia. He gotta do something crazy.
Gonna do quadruple
proxy hatch.
Proxy
I want
hatch.
I want a proxy hatch, and I want him to mine out that mineral line with drones, and then push in with roaches. That's what I want.
Is that your order?
Yes.
Would you like fries for that? And speaking of fryers, here we have it in the top right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map of what could possibly be the last map of the match. We have the Green Zerg, a player who we've never actually seen before. He might have played before, but we certainly didn't cast him. This is our player. This is an interesting. Green does not look good on the skin. I gotta say, green does not look good on the skin. But anyway,
look pleasant.
It doesn't. We have the Green Zerg. We're looking forward to what he can pull off. What sort of Exodias he's going for. We have OMGXZ. And on the bottom left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss. We have seen it before, but if you selectively forget the games that we've seen of him, it can seem like whatchamacallit, this sort of somebody who you don't know what to expect. And to be honest, I don't really know what to expect, but we have the blue Protoss representing Team OCCHO. He's gonna have to win this in order to get into the ace match, man. We have Dubstep.
So if we had if we had like intro songs, he'd have like some Skrillex going on right now.
There we go.
Like, it'd be great. So I did look it up. OMG XD has not played in VTL.
Oh, there we go.
This is his debut match.
There we go.
He's coming out. He's coming out for the first time. Coming out strong against Dubstep. So you know, we'll see if he's able to perform.
Against Dubstep.
Yeah. Style on him, maybe. We do see Dubstep denying that natural placement, so OMG is forced to get it at that third base location, which, you know, we do see this fairly often. It isn't too big a deal, but we'll see if Dubstep is able to abuse this and maybe push out and harass this natural, right? Because it's so far away to defend, or if he just did it for inconvenience sake.
That's also pretty value, yeah. Even if it is just for inconvenience.
Yeah. That slight edge, it's always nice. It's always nice. And yeah,
slight edges. OMGXC is going to be doubling down on his own, getting 8 more Lings behind this Ling Team 6 move out right now. 10 even. Oh boy. But I think he should find that his aggression is going to be halted.
Yeah, I question what he's doing. Oh my god, but he's moving out. There's no wall. There's no wall. Is he okay? Is he gonna pounce on it? I don't know.
But OMGXC is not in position to really pounce on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I question why he's pumping out so many Lings. Like, there's a full wall of, like, the Lings aren't gonna do anything. Like, there's no banning list either. Like, what's
still
he
making
planning?
more?
Yeah, and then the adept like walks out of the wall and starts attacking. I'm like, oh my god. Okay,
all right, it's just one gas. Yeah, so this is the 2-base Nidus build.
2-base Nidus. All right.
Man, I miss the days of 2-base Spire.
Do you though?
Not really.
So he does have vision of the main. There are spots in the main.
Is just about to go. We got placed down there.
This is so important.
Nidus if it pops up, yeah.
Yeah. If he didn't have that, like potentially a Nidus could go down and he wouldn't have any vision of it at all until it finished. But he does have a pylon, so oh my god! But he's committing anyway. He's doing it.
Committing regardless. It's gonna be on to Dubstep to notice this.
And Immortal's about to finish, so he's gonna have units.
Yeah, it should just be on the corner of his eye, but it seems like Dubstep has not noticed it yet.
He doesn't see it.
Pops up and regurgitates the queens.
Oh my god! He gets around the Immortal.
Absolutely
he's going for it.
He's going straight for it, but gonna try to get an even better position.
Stop!
Straight up to the main.
Stop! Move! Come on!
On top of the army. This is well. We wanted to see some. We wanted to see some XD plays, and this might be one of them.
This is what we get. XD plays. He comes in, he kills the Immortal, he kills the Stalker, the Sentries. 23 drones go down.
Oof. And
OMG XD.
There you have it. HongKong Allstars gonna be taking the series then. 3-1. Now I know that HongKong Allstars were definitely the favorite right off the gate, you know, top seed versus the bottom seed, but man, Def and Echo, initially, they had a really strong showing, and it seemed like, well, for one, the Echo game didn't quite go its way, but between both of those series, the Winter's Gate game and the Triton game, I was fully expecting OCCHO to pull something off, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, if things had just gone a little bit slightly in the way for OCCHO, like, they could have taken this to the ace match.
Absolutely.
You know, like, even in the 2v2 match, like, they had opportunities, they had moments where they could have shifted things in their favor and potentially won, like all of these games, really, except for this last one. This last one was probably the most one-sided game that we've seen. But other than that,
it also came down to not scouting Nidus.
Or like he scouted it, it's just not reacting to it, right? Yeah, that is ultimately what it came down to, because he did like have the knowledge to throw his pylon there, right? So he knew that was important. It's just he just noticed it himself until it was too late.
And with that, HongKong Allstars is going to defend their honor as the top seed and going to go into the playoffs. See how... Well, they were already in the playoffs, but, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I